Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Miss Boxing here. So, guess what I'm gonna do today? Today I am going to do the most requested video of my life. It's not of my life, in my YouTube journey. So, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell notification and give a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get on into this video. 연산들이 시작했습니다. In order to give a full detail in learning languages, I brought this.
Wow!
There's a lot of things for you guys to say that what tricks do I use to study language? So, okay. First of all, I just want to say that learning language is very hard. So, if you want to go for it, do not give up. And the second thing is, you can't learn a language in a minute, in a day, in a week, or within a month. It just takes years to master a language. Simply, learning languages is like making friends.
Not the TV show.
So, learn passionately. Okay, so the first tip that I want to give you guys is that if you want to learn your language, choose a dialect. Because in order to study language, researching is the best thing that you can do. You have internet, Miss Google. I hope you can assist all my viewers in doing their researching. Yes, I can. Amazing. So, and the second tip that I've got to give you is have a study routine for a language. This is not complicated, it's simple, easy. All you have to do is to listen to your podcast. Listen to a podcast when you are getting ready in the morning and watch a TV show or a film or whatever the program you watch and click on the subtitles in the language you learn, and you are learning a language. Particularly, already you are learning a language. For an example, since I watch these types of Korean dramas, I have these subtitles.
Wait a minute, what?
English. It's pretty easy for me. Like that. Turn your phone settings in the language you're learning. I know this would be really hard if you are a beginner, but if you want to improve your language skills, like if you want to go to a higher level, if you are an intermediate, if you want to go to advanced, so this one would be the best option. Turning off your phone settings to language you learn. And step number 4, use language stacking. You guys may think, what is really mean by language stacking? Well, if you're a person who already know 3 to 5 languages, for example, you are studying Korean now and you are really fluent in Japanese, so you can learn all the Korean structures without English in Japanese, just because I have seen many polyglots say that Korean and Japanese language structures the Korean and Japanese language structures are really similar, so this would be really helpful for you guys. And also, if you're learning French and you are really fluent in English, so this method will be the best for you guys. And finally, so here are the resources that I use to learn Korean language. So first of all, when I started to learn Korean language at the beginning of January of 2021, so I made this tutor who called Miss Wiki, and I got all the basic lessons from her YouTube channel. The lessons that she explains really is understandable, and she explained all the subject matters really well and in detail, so you can receive to her channel, and I will link the description in the box. And also the other YouTube channel that I use to learn Korean language is that Talk to Me in Korean. They offer various types of sources, and they have many YouTube videos regarding the basic readings and all the basic grammars. And also this is their website that they publish many Korean books, and you can purchase them, and they ship everywhere in the world. So you can sign up to classes and take lessons from them. And also another resource that I use to learn Korean is Instagram, because there are a number of Instagram accounts that provides free education in order to learn Korean language, such as from K-dramas. They extract many Korean dialogues, and once they pronounce it, and they give the English meaning of them. So these are some Korean study accounts that I get most of the Korean content in order to learn. So one of my favorite accounts is the Korean Study Junkie and Escape Korea, because Escape Korea mainly focus on reading Korean, and while the Korean Study Junkie Instagram account mainly focus on daily conversations and about Korean culture, and also about Korean grammar. So when it comes to learning Korean, immersion is number one, because once you immerse in so much into the language, because the progress gets really fast. So because immersion is not only good for Korean, because it also good for every other language that you are learning, such as Spanish or French or whatever the language you learn. So as a K-drama and a K-pop fan, it's been 9 months since I started to learn Korean, but I have progressed so much because I watch lots of K-dramas. Such like these are my favorite K-dramas: Fighting for My Way, Vincenzo, and What's Up with Secretary Kim, and there are many more. Okay, and also I listen to lots of K-pop songs, and this is my favorite boy band, and this is my favorite girl group, and they are so much. And also the other thing that I use is that I watch lots of Korean lyrics of the Korean songs and try to read them, even though I don't understand. So you guys can read them from Google, or there are many lyrics videos in the YouTube as well. So as a summary, immersion is number one when learning a language, and also consistency is the key. So if you don't have these things, you cannot approach your language. Also, learn language freely. You don't need to learn language faster. So there's nothing to be fluent in language. If you have the passion in learning language, you can do it, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video, and that's it for today. I will see you guys in my next video. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell notification and give a thumbs up. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. 안녕하세요.